Unforeseen harpoons caused by a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream. This is why it's important to fate the main signs of high blood sugar right down. But before we go to the main signs, let's understand the process behind glucose, which is an emulsion we get from the food we eat. Energy. So that our members can serve duly. One of the signs of diabetes, so we will show you in this videotape. 7 signs of high blood sugar and 5 common symptoms of diabetes. About the 7 signs of high blood sugar and 5 symptoms of diabetes: burning sensation while you're helping and wanting to urinate. Indeed, though you have an empty bladder, it can also lead to blood in the urine or cramps in the groin and lower tummy. Of course, then, an tract infection can have numerous causes. So if you're only passing these symptoms, you don't have to worry about high blood sugar situations still. Treat this infection before farther complications arise. So an unhealthy life of eating inadequately and lying down all day can lead to weight gain, which in turn can lead to high blood sugar. This means that you're giving your body far more glucose than it can reuse. Thus, it'll accumulate in the bloodstream. Third, inordinate thirst, and thus respectable thirst, will lead to frequent urination. What is further, your body is so hopeless to get relief of all that sugar that it will pull water indeed from your apkins, causing you to feel dehydrated all day long, and this could be thirst. An early sign of diabetes, 2. You see, when you struggle so hard to concentrate your eyes, when you have blurred vision, cotillion vague vision, lead some players veritably serious about defense mechanics. The first of them is the physical hedge represented by our skin and mucous membranes. The alternate is the ingrained vulnerable system, which is a short-term, nonspecific vulnerable response to any pathogens, and throughout the body lots and lots of white blood cells prepared to attack any contagions and pathogens that may have survived the first 2 layers longer than normal to heal. You may want to check your blood sugar situations. Number 6, tired. You'll find it delicate to concentrate on certain tasks and feel tired all day long. This can also be in the case of diabetes, but also as a result of high blood sugar. Abdominal pain can also be a sign of non-diabetic hypoglycemia. Eating large quantities of sugar can lead to bloating, cramping, nausea, and indeed vomiting. However, if you don't have diabetes but have a family history of diabetes and suffer from hyperglycemia, you should frequently see a diabetes specialist with simple blood. Open a single C task. You can find out if you have diabetes or not. You can also buy a glucose monitoring tackle to check your blood sugar situations at home. From diabetes. This is why it's important to keep an eye out for these 5 symptoms of diabetes. In energy, our digestive system breaks down the food we eat into glucose. The pancreas produces a hormone called insulin that processes glucose and turns it into energy for ourselves and the body's organs. In case of diabetes, our body cannot convert glucose into energy presently due to lack of insulin also. Still, creating carbohydrates and sweets that give you those jones will beget your blood sugar to rise indeed more. So if you have developed these food jones lately, especially for sweets, if you have developed insulin resistance, so as much as possible, see in the early symptoms of diabetes is constant hunger and fatigue. The main way to deal with diabetes is to take specifics and synthetic insulin, which will help your body to reuse the group after rocking the natural blood rotation in the body. Likewise, experimenters have shown that if you cannot keep your blood sugar situations under control, it can damage the wimwams, limit their capability to shoot signals to all parties. Need. So, there may be some impassiveness and chinking in the hands and bases. So, if you have these symptoms accompanied by some other signs of hyperglycemia, you should go to a diabetes specialist. Dermatophobia, the appearance of small brown spots on the skin, especially on the legs, according to exploration, can do in about 55 of diabetics called areas and can't, and there are some first signs of diabetes, neuropathy, other skin conditions. And cases with diabetes include diabetic blue or depression pox on the skin. If you notice any of these skin problems, go to a specialist right down. Blood and urine can also lead to incentive infections, and redundant sugar will give an ideal terrain for youthful growth and vaginal infections. Infections are generally followed by itching and burning with soreness and greenishness. Testosterone, hunger hormones, etc. As we've seen so far, insulin helps regulate the quantum of glucose in the blood. Still, when insulin is depleted in lovemaking or destroyed, it leads to hormonal imbalance in the body. This can also lead to mood swings, rapid-fire moods, or indeed depression. These mood swings can also lead to all kinds of food jones, like sweets or all kinds of unhealthy comfort foods. These hormonal imbalances can inflict annihilation on your body, telling you that you're empty, which makes you angry or depressed. So if you notice any of these foods, signs and symptoms, we recommend that you speak with professional help, applicable treatment, and some life changes. Light and there is not important you can do about it. Your vulnerable system is principally attacking me. The insulin producing cells in your pancreas are shorter. With drug and proper care, they can lead a long, prosperous, and fairly normal life. Enjoy this videotape, hit the such like button and subscribe to our channel for further useful vids like this one.